Hello, welcome to the Matthew Allton Art channel again. Today I'm going to attempt a quite small 8 by 6 inch landscape of a beached boat. It's from a photograph that I've sort of edited and updated myself to get rid of the bits I don't like. So it's sort of like a disintegrating boat beached on the estuary, tidal estuary. It's going to be very small, so first of all I'm going to draw out the main features where the boat is and the water and the trees and that sort of thing, and then I'm going to attempt to paint it in gouache, which again is something I'm still very new to really, so just trying to practice with it really. I'm first of all going to draw it then, so let's see how we get on with the drawing. Well, I've completed the pencil sketch of the boat on the beach, and then what I've done is I've just gone over it with an eraser to lighten the lines, because I'd sort of pressed quite hard on the paper and I don't really want the lines to show through, so I've gone over the whole thing with an eraser just to remove the darkness of the lines. So I'm ready to start the painting. I'm just starting here by wetting the paper and then putting some cobalt blue for the blue of the sky. The reason I wet the paper is just to make the edges softer. I've put the estuary in there and now I'm putting in the distant trees on the far side of the estuary. So they're quite blue in tone and again quite fuzzy because of the wet paper, but things tend to be more blurry the further away they are in paintings. You'll notice that the green of the trees on this side of the estuary behind the boat is a bit more yellow. Adding the shadows now. Moving on to the trees immediately behind the boat. That's a part of the photo that I've totally made up, actually. The photo was taken by a friend of mine who's on holiday down in Christchurch at the moment, and there's actually a boathouse there on the actual photograph that was sent to me, but I'm just doing some bushes on the bank of the estuary there, and those are developed as I go through. Starting with the roof now. It's a very weathered boat, so trying to get the effect of weathering and decay. There's lots of rotten wood on it. When it's so small, it's quite difficult. Stripe of blue going down the side of the boat there. Trying to put the darker shadows within the boat through the windows on and under the edge of the boat there. At this point I'm not liking how it's going, and often with paintings you get to a point where you think this isn't going to work out at all, especially with watercolours, everything's so pale at this stage, but I forced myself to carry on. shadow in to show the direction of where the sun is coming from. Again, darkening up some of the shadows to make those pop in the back of the boat where all the wood's rotten and you can see into the old storage cabinets. Some much brighter green for the grass in the foreground. Now just putting the mud of, or the gravel and mud of the estuary in a wash. I'm actually flicking paint at the estuary mud here, which is something I've never done before. So again, the reason I'm doing this painting is to experiment, and I think it's quite successful really. The spots did go sort of everywhere a bit really. Well, unfortunately, I forgot to empty my recycle bin on my phone, so I ran out of space when I was actually recording the video. But this is the final painting. Overall, I'm not too unhappy with it. It was very difficult to do it so small, really, in that it's only 6 by 8 inches. So I was using very tiny brushes. And I also worked into it with a pencil over the tops just to get some definition around the windows and that sort of thing. So useful learning curve. I'm going on a painting holiday shortly, so I expect I'll be using gouache for quick sketches outside. So the point of doing this was really to sort of get used to painting landscapes in gouache really. So that I'm not starting totally from scratch when I get there. Thank you very much for watching the video. Sorry it sort of stopped halfway through, but you can see how I started certainly and how I've built up with the final picture here. Do subscribe to the channel if you can, like the video, comment on the video as well. I get so few comments and I'd love to start having some interaction in the videos really. And of course hit that bell and you'll be notified when I add more videos. Thanks very much then, see you on the next one, bye.